think it's safe to say we came here to take over the game. Yeah. Still. You know what's going on. Yeah. It's still politics as usual. Life looking beautiful. Talking real heavy. More heavy than the usual. Shook the whole world up. That type of motion new to you. So it's just a throwback. Losing, we don't know that. Only give them our facts. That's exact what y'all lack. Always show the people love, so they show us love back. Yeah. And Ben Worthy like 42 on a Lakers jersey. It flies the jet logo on Vinny Testaverde. Yesterday's price ain't today's price to double up. Cause yesterday's nice ain't today's nice. I'm warming up. Yup. And feeling now that they leave. Like I signed a contract to play ball overseas. Ha! A whole nother breed. Light years, I'm talking a whole nother speed. Yup. So sit back, enjoy the show. Hey, this is politics as usual. Oh.
And once again, it's on. You are now tuned in to the Politics as Usual podcast, where we're covering everything NBA related and maybe even some sneakers. I'm here with my main man, Pots and Pans, the coolest dude in the room, Mr. Adam Carter. What's up, brother?
What up, boy? How you doing?
Good. And I am Rashad Grove, Silky Smooth Grove tonight. For those paying
Shout out to the legend. Shout out to the legend.
You're going to kill me for stealing that one. Yo, but I know y'all noticed something different. Every hero needs a theme music.
Yes, sir.
Gave us some tonight. So shout out to Storm, who put some crazy hot fuego bars and got us a theme song. Shout out to him tonight.
We something like legit now, ain't we?
Oh, yeah,
I feel like that was the beginning of power or something.
Something beginning of power, beginning of me about to fight Floyd Mayweather. That's what I felt like. I felt like I was coming out. That's ring entrance music.
Yeah, that's definitely ring entrance music. Shout out to Storm. Shout out to Storm. Q Will, what up, boy?
Yeah, Q Will, Storm, man. We appreciate it. And before we get back to Storm, before I forget, man, what you got on? What you got on there?
Listen, we repping that Sociable Kings today. Chestnut Checker. Shout out to my man Catch. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Catch, that Sociable Kings.
Yes.
That's how we rocking today. What you got on today, brother?
Well, you know, high rank. My boy Leon. I had to grease myself in because I brought this at the beginning of the pandemic, and I picked up a few since then. So it was a battle, but I'm representing today for high rank. Shout out to you.
Shout out to Leon. What up, boy?
Yeah, man. Matter of fact, I think we got the writer of those bars with us tonight.
Is he here?
Yeah.
Norm here?
Yeah, let's talk to Storm and Norman.
Let's bring him out. Where he
at? You're welcome. There he is.
What's up, fellas?
Yo.
Storm.
What's good with it?
Listen, man, you the man. Listen, they got to hear the intro for the first time, brother. So we thank you for that. You put a spin on it. Hopefully it's not a spin like when they took Joe off of Power and put Trey Songz on there. So this ain't that. This ain't that.
Not at all.
I don't want them to go back and say we need the original.
after 1 week, they like go back to the instrumental. Nah, they ain't gonna do that.
Oh man, well, I thank y'all for having me, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate the lookout and allow me to hop on that. You know what I mean? And what y'all doing is a beautiful thing, man. I'm just happy to be a part of it.
My man.
So tell us what you got going on, man. What's new with Storm? What you working on? What you put out recently? Tell us what's up.
Okay, so first I see y'all shouted out what you got on. I'm gonna go with, I got my man Nip Hustle, rest in peace, that Marathon clothing on. We still repping that. Definitely, I just actually dropped a new project called The Don's Wake, and that actually came out around Saturday midnight. Was out with the fellas, man. Looked on the app. I said, okay, we live. You know what I mean? So that's, and I was telling my folks, man, I think that's like the best project that I've done up to this point. And, I've been in it for a while now, you know what I'm saying? But as far as collective music and, something for everybody, the beat selection, and your transition from song to song, it, bar none, man. Like I say, I give it my best project yet.
You're going to have to put this in Politics as Usual theme song as a hidden track.
Yeah.
And this is why I was saying it's the best, because I'm even going deluxe mode on them and dropping, emptying out the vault with about 5 or 6 other tracks.
Now we talking.
You know what I'm saying? So, and that, that's something new to me. Like, you know what I mean? I've seen it being done so much, and I never tried the whole, the deluxe one. You know what I mean? And that's why it's like, I want to build on this one so much because it's so good. You know what I'm saying? So definitely looking for that.
So tell the people where they can find the Don's Wake. Where can they find it at?
So the Don's Wake is on every streaming platform possible, from Apple to Spotify to Pandora to Google Play. And that's as well as with all my music now, right? I mean, I was even able to upload the mixtapes that I used to do. And I used to have a lot of mixtapes on Dat Piff. And, and that's hard. Like, that's hard for people to obtain. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, if you don't got the app or you're not savvy to it, you don't know, you know what I'm saying? You don't know how to get it. So that was a big thing to be able to get those on those streaming platforms. So honestly, on my Instagram page, in my LinkedIn, it's all of those projects are in there, you know what I mean? And you can actually pick and choose what platform you use. So if you don't have any streaming platform, it's on there on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So they make it real accessible. I think the link tree is just Storm610, like linktree.com/Storm610. If you don't have Instagram, but you'll be able to get merch on there. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the links that you need is in that link tree. You know what I mean? So it's everything. Spotify, Apple, Google. Like I said, man, it's whatever you got, we have
it. And if y'all need the bootleg version, DM me.
Yes,
Grow got CDs in his trunk.
Yes, for $9.99. And he's going to not give you the change, so you're just going to give him the 10, so he can just take that.
Oh, no change.
No change.
Yeah, we appreciate you, Storm.
Oh man, thank y'all, man.
Listen, man, we appreciate you doing the intro for us, the inaugural intro, man. So listen, we gonna let you go, brother. We gonna get into some sports, but listen, y'all go out and support Storm, man.
Yes,
the Don's Wake, man.
It's right there, right there. Y'all see it.
Right there. So you see the cover, you see me, man. Thank you. I appreciate y'all, man. Love.
My man.
Yes, sir. Be good, baby.
No doubt.
And then there was 2. What up, brother?
Yes, sir, man. And shout out to Storm again for blessing us with that. Yo, and what we got on the menu on the second show?
Listen, are you kidding me? Season 1, episode 2. We made it to the episod 2, brother. I feel like that's an accomplishment.
Man, if I bet it against us. I didn't think we could do 2. But we proved you wrong.
You bet against us.
Yeah, once again, another week we are back, man.
Hey, listen,
I'm excited about it.
Hey, listen, man. I thought we were Millie Vanilli? What it was called?
Right,
we one hit wonder. Blame it on the rain.
Yo. My boys right there.
Oh man, so listen, episode 2, man. So we got another hot show, man. They were feeling the first show, man, but
man,
we got something for them on the second show. So this is what we're gonna talk about today.
Yeah.
So of course, you know what the hot topic is this week.
Tell me.
That James Harden is finally traded to the Clippers. In the words of Reverend Groove, thank God.
Thank God.
Thank God.
They could have traded him for some old Clipper jerseys. I had enough. I'm over it. After I saw Tyrese in them couple of games, that's all I need to see.
Listen, and Tyrese was the player of the week last week.
Yes. So, and I think the Sixers management, look at him in that jersey. Sixers management was like, after they saw his performance, he got that award. They was like, just send us something. And what's crazy about it, I think this is his fourth team in the last 2.5 years.
Yes.
And let me pull it up. The Sixers and Harden, PJ Tucker, Flip.
Listen. I'm glad you took this part of the show because
y'all walked right into that one.
His name earlier.
I walked right into that one. Oh, I should have been practicing that all day. But we got Marcus Morris, Robert Covington coming back, Nick Batum, KJ Martin, 28 unprotected first round, 2 second rounds, 29 swap, an additional first round pick from OKC. OKC will find a way to get into a trade.
I feel like OKC has 1,199 picks in the next 5 drafts.
Oh, man. If they don't pull nothing out of these picks, what are they doing down there? But they got a bright future down there because I like Chet and SGA.
Yeah,
man. But what do you think? Who won that trade? Did the Sixers
this is the tough part. The Sixers had to make a move. We talked about this last week. They had to make a move. We couldn't keep doing this. The Harden saga, it had run its course, right?
Showing up to the plane, showing up to the airport with his bags.
Hey, come on, man. So they had to make a move. But I don't know if I like giving him exactly what he wanted.
I mean, brother, that's the part I don't like. Him going. I wish they'd have sent him to like the Alaska Huskies. I don't know if that's an NBA team, but maybe
the newest expansion team. He should have went there. He should have been the first pick.
And here's what's crazy: when I was watching some of the commentators, they was like, he got his way again, and we watched Damian Lillard try to be a professional.
Absolutely,
try to do it, then slander the team, and they was like, he made out well. I think he still made out basketball wise the best playing with Giannis, but who wouldn't want to go to South Beach? But we see Harden pulled his 3-time and goes exactly where he wants. So, and the Sixers, what they got back, I do like. They got some shooting back, but more importantly, they can trade all those guys.
Yeah,
and trade those picks. That's what I'm. And Maury's probably got his eyes on some. I'm DeMar DeRozan. Keep your eye on that.
Listen, do you say DeMar DeRozan or his light-skinned counterpart?
Oh, LaVine. Sixers get
LaVine.
Sixers get LaVine or DeRozan. We right in that discussion with the Bucks and Celtics again.
I think I would rather have Zach LaVine. I think Zach LaVine's a little bit older, a little bit younger.
Yeah.
And a little bit more athletic.
With 3-point shooter.
DeRozan, you're gonna get that mid-range game. He's one of those mid-range guys, but Zach LaVine can just jump out the gym, athletic.
Him and running up and down that court. Oh, brother, you may have got the take of the week with that one.
But listen, I don't know if I like what the Sixers got back today, if that makes them better.
No, man, I wanted Norman Powell.
Yeah.
He's 20 points. He's a scorer.
Man.
I would have loved him too. But they wouldn't move on him for nothing.
Listen, I don't blame them. And do the Clippers really feel like they won this trade? Because they do know there's only one basketball, correct?
I can't figure it out. As Neil would say. But
it's the same thing as with Phoenix. We don't know what it's going to look like. There's only one basketball.
And them, like, somebody going to come off the bench? You going to tell me y'all going to sit Russell Westbrook will tear that locker room apart. He'll throw a bomb in that place.
Listen, not as good as he's been playing recently.
He's been balling. It seemed like he finally starting to fit. Then they bring Harden in. And did you see when Harden came to the locker room, they didn't throw him no champagne party?
No.
Oh, no. Man. It was a little cold in there.
So listen, we were laughing about this the other day when the trade happened. Larry Brown, our boy Larry Brown, made a post. Yo, Larry Brown had me in tears. He showed the picture of the Sports Center with scary hours in LA, and Larry Brown said in 2016 with all these laughing out loud faces.
2016 they gonna go 82-0.
Listen, and then Tanell Jackson, shout out to Flat took me out. He said they're going to continue the Clippers' long history of nothing. I had a Buick on 24s when they would have won.
and Larry, yo, they was killing him, man.
Oh man,
I'm
I
thinking
seen
the
that.
same
We
thing,
said
man.
we had to include that in the show. That was too good not to include.
And you tried. I said maybe they're thinking that Harden can because Harden is going. He plays a lot of basketball. He's going to probably play more than PG. And it's just a matter of time.
But it's that Brooklyn Nets team all over again. I mean,
I think
it's the same thing everywhere he's went.
Might be worse.
Right.
Because 4 of them, 4 legit Hall of Famers.
Yep.
Who's in the prime? I would say PG, still maybe on the tail end of it.
Tail end of his prime. I mean, Kawhi
is still young. Here's what's crazy. They're still young, but they're old in a sense because of the injuries.
Right. So I saw something today. Kendrick Perkins said,
"This is going to be funny."
Kendrick Perkins said, but I agreed with Kendrick Perkins though, and I think we got this on our Instagram story. Kendrick Perkins said he would bring James Harden off the bench, and Pat Beverly said, and you would lose your job if you were the GM. But I don't know if I disagree with Perk. Listen, the way that Westbrook has played with that team, I feel like he deserves to start.
Yeah, I would agree.
He deserves to start. He deserves the ball.
And here's my thing: if they didn't have those conversations throughout all these months, it's gonna be fireworks in hell. It's gonna be some smoke in the city.
Listen,
that's gonna be tension.
You bring James Harden off the bench and let him do all that Sidney Dean from above the rim. He be out there doing his best Sidney Dean impression.
Man, listen. And here's what's funny: all 4 of them are LA guys.
Yeah.
So they're back home, and sometimes you know, Street say Jigga can't come back home. You know when he heard that, he was back.
He was back home.
Sometimes you can't play when you're back home.
But listen, Westbrook has proven that he can do it. Westbrook,
he figured it out. I don't know about Harden because Harden know where all those bars are at.
Listen, all the celebrities, all the rappers,
all the strippers, just waiting on them ones. He got them. Waiting on them glazed donuts. Yo, that's my love. Yo, they gonna unleash him on LA?
On LA. Listen, the last time he's lived there, he was a young man. You gonna unleash a 30-something James Harden with an appetite for the nightlife in LA right now?
Listen, man.
With a boatload of money?
I'm trying to figure out if this don't work out, the 30 for 30 is gonna be incredible.
Oh my God. I mean, realistically, do they win a championship?
Not at all. I can't see them in the series beating. I can't see them beating LeBron in a series. I can't see them beating Golden State in a series because I can guarantee you one of them ain't gonna be there. 2 of them 4 probably got a greater chance to miss the playoffs than make it. Russell Westbrook don't miss no games.
He doesn't.
Harden plays a lot of games. Them other 2, dog.
But Harden plays a lot of games, but 9 times out of 10, it looks like he's hurt all the time. I think it's all the glazed donuts. He's a little heavy. I don't know if that really was a fat suit.
Maybe it wasn't. Maybe he just like us. He playing all the time and just regular.
Turkey wings and fried cabbage before every game.
Man,
before every game.
First of all, that sounds delicious.
And listen, that's what I had today.
Oh man,
so it was real.
On a regular Wednesday?
On a Wednesday. I've been in Mexico for the last couple of days, brother. I needed a Sunday meal on a Wednesday.
Turkey wings and some cabbage. But here before we leave Harden, what do you think Joel Embiid is thinking when he sees this move? Because it's like every year he's got to do a major trade transaction or something.
Yes.
What do you think he's thinking now? Hopefully they had conversations explaining that we're still going to make a move. They can make a move next year. Hopefully they do it this season as a fan. But man,
I feel like it has to be this season because like you keep hearing those reports that New York wants Joel Embiid bad, man. And it wouldn't necessarily be a bad look for New York if anybody who gets Joel Embiid is going to be better off. If we're being realistic,
love him.
I wouldn't be surprised if Miami makes a move on Joel Embiid too. So I think, like you said, it has to happen this year. They got to make a move. They got to try to win this year.
I love Zach LaVine. Oh, I wish I'd do somebody from the Sixers, Make that happen because the Bulls is losing, and one of them, that's what happened. They're gonna try to clear house. He come on Broad Street. The Sixers are in business.
Yes, they are.
That's what they're missing. The wing scorer. They still didn't get a dominant wing scorer in addition to Maxey, because Maxey's gonna be running the point now.
Right.
We need that 2 or 3 who can score. And I was glad to see PJ Tucker leave. He played some good defense, but that contract, yikes.
Yeah, man. All right, brother. Well, let's switch gears.
Yes.
Let's switch gears.
PJ Tucker, because he got a gang of sneakers.
Oh man, if he would have only left a few behind for us. There's no way he can fit all those.
There's no way. He probably had to fly back 3 times.
All those sneakers. All right, brother. Let's switch gears. We got the in-season tournament. It begins on November 3rd. We got to dig in our notes for this because this is way too new.
These rules, and I looked up, and that bad boy started. Shout out to Brandy for that graphic. If y'all can see how the teams are broken down, so we don't have to do that. But I still don't know. I read it 3 times, and I still don't know what's going on.
Listen, all right. So the NBA has some frequently asked questions because a lot of people are going to have questions about it, right? So it starts on November 3rd, like I said, and it's going to go all the way up into the championship game on December 9th. And that championship game is going to be played in Vegas. In Vegas, brother.
That's a lot.
Vegas on December 9th is going to be crazy.
Dog.
It is going to be crazy down there. So the team that wins, they get the bragging rights first and foremost because it's the first one. You get to be the inaugural, champion. And then I think they get 500,000. 500,000.
You imagine if you're like a up and coming team and you can pull this off.
Yeah,
that's major, man. And everybody's in it, right?
Yeah, everybody's in it. I was about to say that's the thing I was going to say. The cool thing I like about it is everybody gets in, and it's based off of last year's rankings as far as where you ended last season. That's how the pools were different were made. So we got what? We got A, B, C, D. No, we got A, B, and C on the West, and we got A, B, and C on the East. So listen, some of those pools, man. That Memphis, Phoenix, Utah, and the Trailblazers. That West A, that's gonna be tough. Yikes. I figure Memphis ain't winning right now, but when that man comes back.
He's coming back.
Tough. He's coming back. They're not winning right now, but he's gonna have something.
I'm gonna be a virtual spiritual advisor.
He needs it, brother. He needs it. He needs it. But then look at that West B. You got the Clippers, you got the Nuggets, you got New Orleans, who we talked about earlier before we came on.
You're right.
If they can just put it together. Everybody can play healthy.
Yeah.
Zion is another one that needs to put those donuts down. He needs to put them down, brother. Way too many donuts. But then they got Dallas and they got the Rockets in there. So that West B is tough.
To get back to Zion real quick, I knew when he went to New Orleans, I knew that wasn't gonna be bad. I knew that was gonna be bad. That food down there,
all that food
at 3:00 in the morning, drinking beignets. Sorry, Zion, I'm trying
to. Before we came on, what did you say? You going for Halloween next year?
When I pull out the Zion jersey on crutches with a donut. Oh, he's never gonna come on the show. Never. We can kiss that interview goodbye. Him and James Harden. Don't ever. No. People. Now, from now on, I'm about to tell y'all, I'm slandering everything he does. We'll get some slander from me for the remainder of the season.
Oh my God, man!
But when I'm looking at, the Sixers got their group was looking a little light. They might can get that trophy. Yeah, the Sixers got Cleveland. Well, Cleveland's pretty tough though, right? Yeah, Cleveland is tough if they can put it together. But Atlanta, I watched them last night. Garland was injured, and Allen. They get them in the lineup. Cleveland's a team you don't want to be messing with.
Yeah, but Spider's still Spider though, man.
I love him.
He was out there doing whatever he wanted last night. I said, man, this guy is incredible, man.
Man, he's one of my favorite players out there.
So, yeah, group that East A, the Pacers and the Pistons, that looks like the Sixers can pull that off.
Mm-hmm.
But then the East is kind of
those top heavy.
Yeah, like you figure that the Bucks well, the Bucks got Miami in their class, their East B. But then they got the Hornets, the Wizards. Did you see what Jordan Poole did the other day?
Yo, Jordan, he out there clouded, man. Listen, yo,
he is out there doing his best Steph Curry impersonation. Steph Curry would never do some of the stuff that Jordan Poole does. Listen, he dribbled it down, put it behind his back like he was getting ready to back it up, and just launched it, and again got it blocked.
Yo, it's a 1-on-4, and Porzingis blocked this three. And I'm like, every time I would see that, I'm like, Skook, what are they doing? Shooting threes in a 1-on-4. Yo, that four is gonna be Shaq in a full gold.
Oh my God, man. But then in the East C, Boston, who's Boston gonna have trouble with? They got the Nets.
Nobody.
They got the Raptors, the Bulls, who we just talked about that are not winning, and then they got the Magic.
They'll walk right through that.
So you figure in the East, you got the Sixers are probably going to take East A.
Yep. Top three teams.
You figure in the East B, you got Milwaukee, and then you figure in East C, you got the Celtics, who are still incredible.
They look Porzingis, that pick.
Listen,
he fits seamlessly with them.
Listen, you figure that first game, that burst that he had that first game, I didn't think he still had that in him, to be honest with you.
Me neither. But man, him and I was saying to somebody last year, I didn't want the Sixers to play Boston. That's the worst matchup because their wing players are so big.
Yeah.
White is 6'7". Yeah. Tatum probably 6'10". Brown, I said Maxey is at such a disadvantage.
And Drew, they got Drew Holiday now. How tall is Drew Holiday? He's like 6'3".
Forgot all about that. And he can stick a power forward.
He can stick anybody on the court. So that's tough, man.
That's quiet.
Before the season started, my twins were really excited about Porzingis going to the Celtics, and I kept saying, "Son, it's like you're thinking of Porzingis for the Knicks, like he's not that good anymore." Boy, did they prove me wrong.
Dog,
he fits with them perfectly.
Man,
he fits with them perfectly.
And I thought Dame was the big pickup, but maybe he might be the big pickup.
Listen, Boston, man, they get it done. So
man, they forgot about Marcus Smart real fast after Porzingis started putting up them points.
Right, man. They look good, man. They look like they're ready to make another run all over again, man. That East with Boston and Milwaukee and Miami, that is going to be fun.
Keep forgetting about Miami. I don't know why. They keep proving. They keep letting us know. Don't forget about us.
Listen, Jimmy Buckets every year, man. He shows why. He's the man.
Yeah, you see him and Dame shake hands in the hallway.
Listen, I would have smacked his hand away. He wanted to come, though, bro. He wanted to come, though.
Pat Riley should have gave him whatever they asked for. I don't understand it. I'll never understand it. Especially when you want somebody like Lillard. Like, see, the Clippers are taking Harden off our hands.
Yeah, they did us a favor.
But when you want, y'all supposed to offer the farm for Dame.
Yeah, and for Miami, I would be so looking forward to getting rid of Kyle Lowry. I can't stand Kyle Lowry's game. I can't stand it. I cannot stand his game.
Yo, all he do is jump around on the ground.
Oh my God!
Yo, doesn't he just be jumping everywhere?
Throwing the ball yo. I can't stand his game. But he gets it done, though. But, man, I can't stand his game.
He's a dude on the court, man. You just want to fight. Like, yo, he's so annoying.
Yo, like a gnat at a barbecue. I cannot stand Kyle Lowry. I would have been looking to get rid of him. But it worked out for Milwaukee, man. But you figure real quick before we got to move on, I'm going to say in the West A, I'm going to go with the Lakers.
Yep.
The West B, I'm gonna go with the Nuggets. And the West C, I'm gonna go with the Golden State Warriors. Yeah. Those are my picks. Those are my picks. So
Stephen Curry.
So then after that, it's like an elimination, right? So after that, it's like winner go home.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I think this when we look back on this 10 years from now, we're gonna be like this is gonna be a major part of the NBA tradition from our kids just starting to watch the league.
Yeah. I mean, it's obviously being done to, generate revenue and interest and all that stuff in the early parts of the season, because the early parts of the season are a little boring for everybody.
Long season, man.
Especially Kawhi Leonard. He's so bored with the beginning of the season.
Yo, Kawhi?
He's bored with the beginning of the season.
Yo,
so hopefully this gives him some interest, and he might want to play.
Man, he ain't shake James Harden's hand.
Listen, man, it's wild, man. So hopefully, man, this will be exciting, man. I'm
gonna be tuned in.
Friday, man. Like we said, everybody gets to play in this first one, so that's big, man. That's big. All right, brother. Let's switch gears, man. We got the first week recap, man.
Oh, man.
So outside of James Harden, obviously, that was the big thing in this last week or so since we aired the first one. But what else have you been excited about? We talked about Porzingis. He looked good in Boston. What else have you been excited or disappointed about, brother?
Well, that's easy. Flavor Flav. He was really singing the hell out that national anthem. Yo, I text you. I said he tried to hold his notes a little too long, like Chris Bottoms. Everybody can't do that. Like, shout out to you, Chris Bottoms. Flavor Flav cannot do that Chris Bottoms stuff.
Listen,
but I'm trying to figure out how did he even get out there.
Listen, Chris B would have brought the house down.
Yo, man, Chris B would have still been singing.
Listen, that was on October 29th. November 1st, Chris B might still be singing. Shout out to Chris B, man.
There you go.
Listen, I got a serious question for you, though, bro.
Yes, sir.
Was there something going on October 29th? Was John Legend arrested? I mean, we can go back to was Brandy Norwood not available? Was Tamia not available? I mean, we could go down the line. Was the Bridge not available? They could have called the Bridge. They could have called you. Flavor Flav
in Milwaukee, though. Not even in New York.
Listen,
I don't get it.
Milwaukee makes the weirdest decisions. You remember years ago when they had Ja Rule perform at halftime and Giannis was putting up foul shots.
Yo, you knocked it out the park. And Ja Rule was like, I guess not.
But listen, I don't know what was worse, Flavor Flav or Fergie singing the national anthem. I'm going with Fergie.
Fergie probably got the worst of them. Remember, Carl Lewis had a bad one.
Oh man, but
Fergie was the way how they was trying not laugh made it so funny.
But what bet did a Milwaukee exec lose that they had to pick Flavor Flav to sing the national anthem?
Dirt on somebody in that organization for him to be able to sing. I said, y'all ain't got no black churches in Milwaukee. Y'all can grab somebody out of there. Somebody can sing in Milwaukee.
Oh, man. Listen.
But other than Flavor Flav.
That's wild.
I've been impressed with the Warriors because they got Chris Paul coming off the bench.
Listen, and I knew that Chris Paul would fit in. I've been excited about that trade, man. And
I have my doubts for you. Steph Curry look like he's 25.
And listen,
I don't know what's wrong with him.
Chris Paul doesn't want to do anything but give shooters the ball. Like that's all he wants to do is perfect.
And I heard on NBA Today on Series, Eddie Johnson said that the best conditioned athletes today, Russell Westbrook, LeBron James, and Steph Curry.
I can go with that.
He said they still run at that level. When I'm looking at Steph Curry, he be wearing them young boys out trying to keep up with him.
Listen, I saw like a little clip or something. They was talking to Gary Payton's son, GP, too, and he said, "Man, listen, it's exhausting to play defense on him because the moment you try to take a quick rest, He's at the 3-point line.
Open.
Yeah, open, wide open. Like he doesn't rest, man. Like he's in tip-top shape, man.
Yeah, man. And then he had that lame Dylan Brooks looking crazy. And that's a good list right there. The best conditioned running player, Rip Hamilton.
Yeah, shout out to Rip, man.
Never stop running. Shout out to you, Rip. Reggie Miller. And Steph is nonstop. And he don't even use his handles and all that. He's just nonstop moving.
Yeah, and I think you would probably have to put Ray Allen on that list.
Ray Allen.
Those guys never stopped moving, man.
And those guys have long careers.
Yeah.
Each of them got 15, 16 plus years.
Yeah, man.
Top
Kudos
shape.
to them, man, for taking care of their bodies, man. That's not easy to do.
I've been impressed with them. I've been impressed with Wemby and them. That was a crazy game last night. They pulled off. I went to sleep. They was losing by 20.
Listen, Kevin Durant, fundamentals, baby. Box
Yo,
out.
dog. I know.
Box out.
Yo. Box out and don't go to the corner. So they can trap you. They took the ball right from him. I'm like,
listen,
yo.
You don't box out a guy that's 7'4"? Like, he's right there.
Out.
Yeah, so that Wemby has impressed me, though. Yeah. Wemby has impressed me, man. I saw that the argument right now that Shaq is making is he feels like Bobo is we see.
No.
Listen, and Bobo is pretty good.
Yes,
but he's no Wemby. He's no Wemby.
No. And I was looking at him. He just got a poise. He's so poised to be 19. And man, he's in a perfect system. He would get ruined in most places. But Popovich knows how to work with talent. He knows how to develop him because he had like 2 turnovers, put him right next to him on the bench.
Yep.
Explain it to him, and he came out with big plays at the end of the game. So he's another that team. Wemby's been impressive, as I said earlier. The Celtics, and as a Sixers fan, it just pains me to say it. But
Celtics, man. So right now they're 3-0. You figure they got the best record in the East right now at 3-0 currently. So they look good. But man, how about the defending champions, man? Denver, man, like they're going to be hard to beat. They're going to be hard to beat. Joker doesn't look like he likes basketball. He looks like somebody's uncle at the Y that's just out there killing everybody with jorts on.
Look, he can't wait to get back to his horses.
Yeah.
Give him his money, and he's triple doubles every game. But what's crazy is that Jamal Murray.
He's incredible, man. We talked about him the last couple of weeks.
Better than a lot of guys that that got all the shiny lights on their name.
Right.
I like Murray, man. And I thought, they'd lose a little bit because they lost my man Brown and went to Indiana. Nah, they lose a beat. And they have a hell of a coach. Malone is a coach. I don't think he gets enough credit, because he always talking trash. That's what's funny. But he's a great coach, man.
Got something for LeBron.
Yo.
Talk about that. He got something for LeBron. God. He loves to talk about LeBron.
Oh, man. I don't know what LeBron did to him because he was assistant at Cleveland. I don't know what LeBron did. But he got
LeBron did something, man, because he cannot stand LeBron.
Speaking of somebody else I've been impressed with, and I hate to say it, I might curse it, Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
He got that first, after take away that second half against Denver, he's been playing stellar. And get this, he played all 4 games.
Listen, and it's a shame that has to be an accomplishment for AD, but it is. And he has not looked bad. I mean, the Lakers are 2-2 right now, which is, we're only 4 games in. They're only 4 games in right now. At the time of us filming this, today is Wednesday. They got the Lakers got the Clippers tonight.
Ooh.
That's an important game.
Yeah, man. Everybody's at full strength now. They're Harden now, so maybe they're not at full strength. But it's always a duel. But what's been disappointing so far?
Minnesota will always be a disappointment to me. Because you figure they have a nice group of guys.
You can't figure it out. Another thing, I wish Ant-Man, hopefully he's watching what Dame does and does the opposite.
Yeah.
get out of there a little sooner.
Listen, nobody's being loyal right now.
No.
Nobody's being loyal. Nobody is going. I mean, Steph, you figure what? Steph Curry might be the last of the players that stay with one franchise.
He was blessed to get in that franchise.
Right.
I'm saying, you know, I was telling somebody, I said, man, Kobe was blessed. He would have got ruined if he would have stayed a Hornet.
Oh, my God.
But when you're 18, you get to hang around Jerry West and Magic.
Right. Right. All the Laker greats.
All of the league.
All the Laker greats.
Yeah,
and
man.
it's just crazy, man. I mean, in the East, a disappointment I would say is Miami. But I don't even know if I can call it a disappointment because they do this every year.
He ain't turning on. Jimmy don't even turn it on till April.
Listen, come April, he'll be in the MVP conversation. He'll be
45 points a game in April.
First team All NBA.
Yeah, exactly, man. So who? I'm trying to think of some. I had somebody. I totally forgot on my notes. A player that I was just. You know, I'm really impressed by. I'm impressed by Chet Holmgren.
Yeah,
Wemby's getting on the light, but what they got down there in OKC, them young boys.
Listen, that's the perfect system for him too, man. We talk about Wemby being the right system in San Antonio. You can't. I mean, that system down there in OKC, like we said earlier, you got all those draft picks.
Yes,
you got a nice core group of young players that are or seem to be healthy most of the time.
Yeah.
And listen, that SGA, he's a stud, man. He's a star.
Yeah, I love him. Man.
He is a star, man. But as far as somebody else is looking pretty good, man, let's not forget about Dallas, man. Kyrie and Luka, they look pretty good together.
Another player, Luka, looked like he just smoked a cigarette and went right to jump ball. He just, them European players be looking like they be drinking. He just come out and get 40.
Listen, he would be the captain on the other team at the Y against the Joker.
Exactly, man. It don't stop, man. He's incredible, man.
Listen, Luka would have on like swim trunks, like board shorts, and the Joker's gonna have jorts on at the Y. They're definitely gonna have jorts.
Last two people picked, and you find out they're the best two in the gym.
The best two players in the gym. Best two players. All the black guys can't believe it.
That's a good call, though. Dallas. I like them.
So listen, brother, it's time for our weekly segment.
Tell me, sir.
That's a Fat Jack stat of the week, Jack.
Yes, sir. Tell me what you got.
So listen, we always talk about the NBA being a make or miss league, right? But we always mostly focus on the makes, right?
Yes.
So I got a question for you. And this is going to be part of my stat.
Yeah.
Who in the NBA all time has the most misses of all time? Who do you think it is? I'll give you two.
They may flame me for this.
Okay.
Kobe.
Ding, 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 ding. Kobe Bean Bryant. 14,481 missed shots.
He was putting them up.
But listen, wait till you hear this list of who would be second, third, fourth, and fifth. Who you think is number two if Kobe is number one?
Jordan?
LeBron James.
LeBron James? Oh, yeah.
LeBron James is number two.
What's his number? You got his number?
13,923 misses.
And that's probably, and Kobe got less time.
Yeah, so where's it at? Games played. Kobe got 1,346 games played, and LeBron has 1,425 games played.
He's putting them up.
Listen, Kobe was putting them things up.
I was thinking AI, but AI didn't play long enough. But he'd have been on it. If he'd have played 20, he put up a lot of shots.
So listen, the list goes Kobe, LeBron, John Havlicek, Elvin Hayes, Karl Malone, Dirk, Carmelo Anthony,
put him up,
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar,
put him up,
which surprises me being a big man that he would have the most misses. Then we got Michael Jeffrey Jordan, Vince Carter,
Vince Carter.
Dominique Wilkins.
Dominique put up a lot of shots.
Elgin Baylor, then Allen Iverson.
Okay. Because Elvin Hayes, he's old head. But I'm thinking the guys who got a lot of points. All of them got a lot of points.
So listen, I'm gonna sneak another one in there for you.
Please do, sir.
Who has the most missed 3-pointers of all time?
Charles Barkley.
Lot of glazed donuts.
For real, Harden?
James Harden has the most
missed threes?
Yep. James Harden.
That's a crazy stat. I would think he's getting close to that miss list too.
Yeah. And I was surprised that he was on that list.
Wow.
But if you look at that list as far as the most misses, they're all Hall of Famers though. So like you can't be afraid to take the shot, right?
Put them up.
So that's an incredible list of people who had the most misses. Yes. Kobe
you're on something with these stats this week, man, Jack. You on it, Jack.
We on it, brother. So we gotta send our condolences to the family of Bob Knight, brother. This is like hot off the press, brother.
Oh, yeah, this evening, man. Bobby Knight, 1976, 81. I think 81 he had Isaiah Thomas. I forget who had 87, but he won 3 titles. And but we know him as coming up when we was kids, him being insane. Throwing chairs, choking people, cussing reporters out.
Listen, you figure the movie Blue Chips, Nick Nolte's character was based off of Bobby Knight. He was kicking basketballs, breaking chairs.
Kicking back. Listen, man. That was crazy. I remember, and they found when he got fired, he had to go to Texas. I think when the video came, he choked the player. But man, listen, he must have been some coach because also he had a Michael Jordan 84 Olympic team. He was the first person to say that guy's gonna be the best.
Yeah,
he saw it then. Yeah, man. So condolences to the Knight family and iconic coach and even more iconic personality. He's like a wrestler. he's like my Ric Flair memes I be sending.
Listen, jumping off the top rope.
Man, HR would be killing him if he coached today.
And listen, I hate to do this, but I think Bobby Knight inspired our Skoogie.
Listen, Skoog is very calm now. He was already retired, but
shout out to Skoog.
When he was in school watching him, he was a madman.
Jim Skoogie Smith would.
He used to kill me. He'd be like, man.
Listen, Skoog did not play, man. Skoog did not play, man.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely.
All right, brother. So I went last week with my shout out. So I'll let you go first this week, brother. Who you shouting out, man?
Man, I'm shouting out, of course, Storm for coming on and giving us that blazing show. And I'm going to give a shout out like we talked earlier. We got Flat to Dale Jackson and Larry Brown for that Clipper talk.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to you, Leon.
Yes, definitely, man. Yeah, I'm definitely shouting out Storm, man. Listen, I sent Storm the track, man, and just said, man, hey, like just in case you might want to, put something on it, and he turned it right around, man. So shout out to you, Storm. Once again, man, I'm shouting out my brother Catch, man. Sociable Kings, checkers, chess, not checkers. So shout out to him, man. Check him out on Instagram, man. Hit him up.
He don't know how to play chess, though.
we gonna have to check in about that. See if he even knows how to play chess. So listen, brother, we got episode 2 in the books, brother.
Yeah, man. Listen, we're gonna try to do this thing same time next week. Signing off. This is Politics as Usual NBA Talk. Follow us, Politics as Usual Talk. Follow Mr. Carter Mr. Carter 13. Follow me at the Grosvenors, and we'll be back next week. We will be back. Politics as usual.
I think it's safe to say we came here to take over the game. Yeah. Still. You know what's going on. Yeah.